you know. He said, let me ask you something. A guy commenting on your loved one's post. It's a post about her looks. You see that and it makes you feel like down and gets a bit uptight about it. Okay, what do you do exactly? It bothers me because I don't really like seeing another guy saying something about my loved one. So, okay, I completely understand where you're coming from. I am essentially the same way. Now, here's why I said you have to. You said I'm speaking this from how I feel. I completely get it. I mean, you're listen. I get it. So, yeah, absolutely, Leo. So, there are multiple parts in this, but because there's what's being done. That's on one scale, okay? No, I get it, Leo. I got you. I promise you, I got you. On one scale, you know the scales or whatever. On one scale, there's what's being done, and on the other scale, there's how it's making you feel. Now, you have to decide which one is most important. Obviously, right now, it's about how it's making you feel. That's important because that's important to you. Yes, 100%. What's important right now is how it's making you feel. But I'm not the one to tell people how to live. That's not for me to do. But I will say this. If that bothers you, then that's something that you should speak. Either there's two ways that this can happen, okay? There's two ways that this can happen. One, you can either get to the point where it doesn't bother you, or two, this is the only and forgive me, this is just how I'm thinking of it. I could be wrong, telling you that off rip. I could be wrong, but there's two ways I see this going. The first way, like I said, it can get to the point where it doesn't bother you anymore. Secondly, you can speak to the fact of, you can speak to the what's the word? You can have a conversation about why it's happening. Meaning, if it makes you uncomfortable that other people are commenting on a loved one's looks, whatever, that one, see, because as this is why I'm saying it's complicated there, because I don't fully know the situation, so that's why it has to come from you. My first reaction is I'm going to communicate like what is the reason? Because here's the thing. Social media, very much a thing in today's society. Very much a thing. I would tell you everything. Actually, if I could, I tell people, listen, I know you're new, but I tell people I don't want to know anything you don't want me to know. I don't need to know your business. I don't need to know your business. I don't need to know it. But the thing is, I guess, what is the... I'm trying to find the right words. Because it can, that's why I said it can get complicated. And the only reason I'm saying it can get complicated is because I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't. Okay, well, let me say this, because I know I'm having multiple thoughts and I'm trying to respond to this in the best way that I can. I am the type of person, I don't post pictures on social media. This now this, you're hearing it from me. You're asking me For advice, you're asking me a question, I'm giving you my answer. I don't post pictures on social media. If I post a picture, I don't remember the last time I did. Because to me, it's the way my mind processes it, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying my way is the best way. What I'm saying is the way that my mind processes social media in terms of posting pictures and stuff like that. For what? That's what my mind says. For what? Why am I posting this? Why am I posting this? So that's why I said it's a little complicated because, for one, I didn't see the picture. So if it's a picture where there's cleavage and there's stuff hanging out, that's one side of posting a picture. If it's a family picture, or if you guys were out at an event and you guys were and you got somebody to take your picture because you were out visiting a monument or something like that. Whoops. All right. Because you were visiting a statue or something like that. There's that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Oops. What'd I do? Did I break it? Did I break it? Did I break Fortnite? Hold on. There it is. Oh no, yeah, I got you. So I'm assuming this isn't the first time that you've had an issue with this. You know what I mean? Based off of what you just said. I don't read everything. Let me put it this way. I don't read out loud everything because obviously this is being recorded, so I don't read everything. But I guess again, I would kind of figure out why. I mean, you already said why it bothers you. So the only thing I could really recommend to you in terms of how I would handle it, because if that happened to me, I would immediately speak to, the girl I'm seeing, and I'm like, I would just talk to her about it. I wouldn't be like, hey, you need to take that down. That's not, if you trust her, here's the thing. Here's why I said you got to be careful with this, because if you think of it this way too, if you had something, meaning you were in a relationship with a girl that nobody wanted, you wouldn't have to worry about the comments. But if you like her and she's likable or lovable, however you want to put it, or attractive, whatever words you want to use, then somebody else is going to see that too. You're not the only person that sees her like that. Now, there's another part of it where her response to what's going on has to be in a way that you two have agreed on. You know what I mean? Like that you two are comfortable with. Because let me put it to you this way. A lot of people get into relationships and still want to act as if they're single, meaning that they do things the way they want to do them, even though there's somebody else that is being affected by their decisions. I hear you, Leo. I read that. I'm not going to read that out loud, but I read it. So this is why I said, talk to her, talk to her. But before you do, you need to process it. Like, I'm not trying, like this is me being very honest with you. You need to process that. So, okay, so then that's okay. So with what you just mentioned, I completely understand it. Um, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. Um, well, yeah, you don't want to, you don't want to have arguments. You want to have conversations. And if you can't, that's why I said if you can't do that, it's not going to work. So that's why I said process it first, because it could be some insecurities within yourself. I'm not saying that it is or it isn't, but it could be. Or it could be things that is happening that is triggering you to feel that way. So that's why I said you have to process your side first before you open up your mouth. Well, I mean, to each his own. I'm not the type of person to have anybody but me and the girl I'm seeing in our relationship. Meaning, you know, if I need some advice or something like that, you know, I'll just like we're talking now. I'll talk to somebody without giving them all of the details. I'll say, "Hey, how do you feel about this situation? What would you do in this situation?" But I'm not the type of person to just, you know, oh crap, I don't have enough to upgrade all of this. I'm not the type of person to bring other people in there. So, you know, where is this where they come from? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that's why I said it's a little complicated because there's multiple moving pieces to it. And you have to figure out why it bothers you. If things are happening to trigger it, then you have to talk about those triggers. You got to talk about it. Like there's no one size fits all thing. You have to talk about it. You got to talk about it. You got to talk about it. I mean, Leo, if you, I'm here. I'm here whether anybody's here or not. So if you want to join, you absolutely can. You can absolutely join. But if you don't, you don't. I'm not, you know, I'm not going crazy over it. You know, you being comfortable is more important. So I am going to switch back to this because we have gotten this going. Semi-auto shotty. Let's see how that goes. Might not do a whole lot of damage, but we'll see. It's one of those. Okay. So the thing is that once I explain my feelings, sometimes she tends to think I'm trying to start an argument with her. So that's why I said you process it first. At no point should you. So here's the thing. You need to cover all bases. In your part, you need to cover all bases. What I mean by that is you should be so in tune with yourself that you know exactly why something is happening, why it bothers you. You have to like spend that time processing it. Don't, you know, like, I'm not saying discredit your feelings or ignore them. I would never tell you to do that. But I am gonna say, again, you have to process it first before you open your mouth, because if you open your mouth and what you're saying doesn't make sense, it will sound like you're just making stuff up. Like your credibility is questioned. Does that make sense? Like if somebody got on the mic in Fortnite and was like, said something like, you know, and I'm like, hey, you know, I could use some help, and like, dude, what are you talking about? I got a shotgun. I'm like, okay, you know, you can't help with a shotgun? Like, dude, I can't build. I'm like, wait, I asked you about the shotgun. Why are you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? It's not, you can tell that they're off balance, they're emotional, and they may not know exactly what they're talking about. So your credibility is very, very much questioned when you start to get into situations where you're talking and you don't know what you're saying. So that's why I said you have to process it first. You have to process it. Correct. Yes. Like if I said something and it doesn't sound right, like, yeah, like phrasing your statement. Yes. So your statements, so this is why I said processing is so important. Like I cannot stress this enough. Processing things is so important. There are times where somebody says something to me and I don't reply to them for hours, potentially even the next day, because I need to be in this, because I'm not trying to be funny. If somebody sends me an important DM on my like texting me or on Discord or something like that, I'm not going to respond to it right now. I'm streaming. I cannot give it my full brain capacity to read what they said, understand what they said, process what they said, maybe even get into why they said what they said. You understand what I'm saying? Like I can't give it all of me. And that's why I said processing what is going on with you is extremely important. If you have the ability to, which you can, I'm not, because I'm a living witness. If you can process your part in what it is that's happening, you can communicate that in a way to say, here's what I'm feeling and here's why I'm feeling it. I would like to talk about this. And there's no, and the reason why I'm saying processing is so important, during the processing phase, you need to take the emotions out. There should never be a time where emotions lead, guide, or finish a conversation. Emotions are a part of the process. Not telling you to be a robot, but emotions come and go. You cannot use emotions to get your point across, because once the emotion is gone, something else has to fill that void. So now you got two heads, you're talking out of both sides. You understand what I'm saying? Emotions complicate things severely. You say you remained your focus on something interfering in the way can disturb and disrupt your thinking consciously. Yes. So that's why I said process it on your own first. You know, like, and I'm not trying to be funny, but take as much time as you need. You know, I'm not telling you to, you know, just let it linger and keep feeling the way you're feeling, but you know, like you gotta take that time. You gotta take that time. Where's the thing at? Oh, it's at the other place. but it's important for you to process that's if you get nothing else, you gotta process it. You gotta process it yourself. So here's the important part of this. There's two parts that's very important. There's two parts that's very important. The very first part, you processing why it is that this bothers me. Why does this bother me? That's the first part. The second part that comes immediately after that, you communicating how you're feeling to her. Now, once you've done, there's three parts to this, and you're responsible for two. So this is why I said, this is why some of those conversations may not have gone the way that you wanted them, or the way that you wanted them to go. Meaning, you know, like, you didn't want to argue. Nobody wants to argue. Well, nobody in their right mind wants to argue. So you're responsible for 2 out of 3 parts of this situation. You are to process. You are to process what is going on and why it affects you. The second thing you are to do is you are to communicate what it is that you have processed. You communicate it in a way, like I said, love and respect. There should be no raising of the voices. There should be no, hey, we need to talk. Don't do it that way. You know, you love each other. There's love there. There's history there. You know, don't. So, and then the third and final part, once you've done the first 2 things, the person you are talking to, this is why I said this doesn't have to be, you know, this can be a business relationship. Once you've done the first 2, the third part is on them. Because if I care about you and you tell me, so for example, if I did something, you're good, Leo, you're good. I slowed it down because I saw that. You're good. Like, if I did something that offended you and you came to me, no, you're good. You're good, Leo. I slowed it down. You didn't miss anything. So if I did something that offended you and you came to me and told me and had a conversation with me about it, I have to decide what I'm going to do about what you're saying. This is why I said there's 3 parts to this, and you're responsible for 2. You have to process, then you communicate. The third part is on the person you're talking to. Now you have to watch and pay attention and process how they respond. Jesus, how they respond to what it is that how they process what you had to say. There. This is the part where I'm not too worried and concerned. What do you mean? I hope what I said makes sense. Can't kick people, huh? Yeah, shut up. You came too late.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the west.
I read it. I only deleted it for your privacy. I read it though. I read it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is that, and then that. And then this. But I read it. I read it. So I don't know. Like I said, to each his own. You know, to each his own. I can't really, I don't post on social media to avoid, you know.
We have a break in the action.
I don't, you know, I don't post on social media. I don't know
Prepare for an attack from
what,
the south.
you know. I don't know. I like I said, it's just not me. It may be innocent, it may be harmless, but I don't see a point in it. You know, like I mean, you guys are young, so that has a lot to do with it. You grew up in a world with social media, so that's a part of it. You know, it's a mindset kind of thing. I get that part of it, but you know, it's, you know, I for me, I just, you know, I don't know. It's I guess it's a mindset thing, I guess, you know. I don't this is not something I do. You know, there's probably other stuff that I do that people don't, you know, and vice versa. That's just, you know, it's hard for me to speak on the social media part of it because I don't like I said, what's the purpose of the picture? Just, you know, like I said, it could be innocent though, you know. So it's like it's like the important part is not. The important part is that it bothers you, you know. That's the part to focus on. It bothers you. If it didn't bother you, there'd be nothing to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? All right, jerk face. Where's my baby? You go back. You know, that's the important part. So, you know, that's the part to focus on. You have to figure out why it bothers you and then communicate. He said it is innocent. I mean, again, like I said, it could be innocent. You know, and like I said, it like don't. That's why I said you have to process it, because you don't want to come at somebody like you're the reason for my problem. that's not gonna get you anywhere. You know, it could very well be, you know, it very well could be that, you know, there's you listen, okay? When I say this, I don't care who takes it any kind of way. I have a very interesting relationship resume. I've been cheated on, I've been lied to. This is why I said you have to process the thought. Why do I not trust her? Because so-and-so did so-and-so. This is why I said it could be insecurities that have nothing to do with this person that you're dealing with. They could be the best thing that ever happened to you, but if you're looking at them from the one who cheated on you, like if you're looking at them from the lens of the person who cheated on you, you're not gonna see it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said you have to process. It's very important for you to process what's going on with you. And you have to have an honest conversation with yourself. And you go from there. So it could very well be innocent, but the point is that it bothers you. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about anything. I promise you, if it didn't bother you, you wouldn't have said it on stream. I promise you that. This is a very public place. You understand what I'm saying? So if it was important enough to you to talk about it live, knowing, you know, that I'm streaming and other people can just come in and see it, then it's important. I did it. Thanks, teammate who did nothing. I appreciate your advice. I'm sorry to hear your past experiences. You seem like a great guy. The world sometimes is cruel. I had to. 129. Give it to me. Give it to me. Ugh. I just try to help people, man. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. I just might, you know, in a lot of ways, my life is an open book. I don't feel bad for the things that have happened.
Here is a compliment.
Because they taught me something. That's why I said I did, you know, one of the sayings you'll hear around here is that there's no such thing as a bad experience if you learn something from it. So regardless of what's happening to me, I want to learn something from it.
It is Ray. Trustworthy friend Ray. I have treasure for you, Commander. Valuable treasure. It is also safe treasure.
So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, it's no, you know, have I cried? Yeah. Has my heart been broken? Yeah. All of that good stuff. Have I hated the world? Yep. But life goes on, fortunately. You know, and one of the things that's helped me to continue to even help people while I need help is the fact that I am very serious about my relationship with God. I make sure that I check in with him regularly. Otherwise, you get lost. I'm gonna do this just to see if anyone needs help. Nobody needs help. Okay, back to what I was doing. So, you know, it's I appreciate it, Leo. I appreciate it. But like I said, I just hope I helped, you know? Deliver the bomb. This is interesting. I've never done this before. 6%. Rare, ninja, or soldier. 7%. I think that's what upgrading them helps with. Let's do that. Let's do this. Oh, we got two. We got two dirt bikes. Outlander and a ninja. 21%. And you can go. Wait. Oh. Select. And then that. And then that. 42. You ladies have fun. See you in. I don't know. All right. Okay. We'll see what happens. Said I appreciate it. I'll get back to what I was doing. I'll be back. Appreciate it, Leo. You have a good one, man. If I don't see you. Hope I helped.
A survivor shelter is under attack. Check your map for the location of the shelter. Find the shelter before the husks do too much damage.
Oh. You jerk faces! Stop it! Cut it out! Cut it out!
Nice job! The shelter needs to recharge. Once the shelter is repaired, we can extract the survivors. It'll take 10 minutes to fully recharge the shelter.
Yeah, my backpack is full, dude.
We've got a storm closing in. Reinforce the shelter and prepare for an attack from any direction. I can't quite tell where the storm is coming from yet.
What the heck is happening? Oh, this is my Venture Zone stuff. What the heck is that? Is it you? No, it's somebody else. He's stuck. Malachite dragonfly. Okay, we gotta try different stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Something.
Storm data has been updated. Check your map.
Yeah, I don't need. I don't know. Hey, somebody's joining. Did they leave? Yeah, I think they might have left. Oh, they're here. $70? Is it the nurse I'm hearing? Yeah, gotta be the nurse. Can I phase through people? Let's see. Get me out of trouble. He's building. Alright, so let me help him out. I actually got some help. Let me help him out. Alright. Yeah. You want to kill me, I get it. Get in line. Who's the best fighter, dude? Because, like, all of these people just keep getting bodied, bro. Don't. I hate these things, bro. So irritating. Just gotta stop and do them every time. No, it's not it. Edge of the map. Oh, yes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... Are they coming? They're coming. I'm gonna do that so I can get this set up. Is it up in the air? What's going on? Yeah. Can I go in that water? thought he tried to eat the blue glow. What was that? That was a... Yep. Oh, I don't need that. Never mind. Alright, so what we got? Health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're good. I can keep going this way. Hold on. But it might have some health items in it. What is that? Ooh, super chest. Jesus! This is nice.
Here they come. Keep the shelter safe.
Dude, what?
Protect the shelter until the survivors can be safely extracted.
What? He started it?
Bonus challenge is now available.
Oh dear Lord.
The shelter is falling.
I need to kill him so I can get some health. There we go. Come on, buddy. Not good enough. This thing takes a while to reload. Defense. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm coming, dude, I promise. Coming. Alright, here we go. Anything else I can get on the way? Yes, there is. Building. What's with the red? I see why he has to defend red. It's an assault rifle? Okay. Dude, we can't get up there. We can't get up there. Yep, see? 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 This is why you protect every area of your base. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, dude. This, man. Did you kill him? Did you kill him yet? Nope, he's got other stuff to worry about. Alright. Rolling the mouse wheel, trying to get stuff to move.
Nice rescue.
That was rough. That was rough. 1 mil. We're halfway there. That kind of hurt my throat. Ouch. Weren't we supposed to get a random hero? It was supposed to be a legendary one. Oh. Alright. Okay. Quest. Storm chest. Didn't we just do that? A storm chest? So it wasn't Plankerton, by the way. It was Stonewood. That's what I was. Didn't we just do that? Complete a storm. Oh, like a storm. I have to find the chest. Oh. Battlefield. Never mind. Not gonna read that out. I was looking at the free play day games on Xbox. Storm chest mission.
The meteorite is somewhere in this zone. Look sharp. We don't know what we're gonna find. On a doomed mission. mission.
Here.
Stop before you start. I'm serious. I'm being dead serious right now. Do you believe me? Okay. Don't you forget it, Double Slice.
Storm chest. It dropped off the map, didn't? Oh no! Oh, I got it. Oh. Oh, it was right here. I'm gonna try a raptor out. I thought maybe the raptor or the wolf would be the best. Crit damage and durability. Automatic sniper rifle. It's hard, chat. It's hard. Try that. Rapidly fires lasers that bounce off walls. That's right. Okay. Okay. Alright, we made a little bit of progress, not much. I don't really know what to do with these, to be honest. I really don't.